So that fasting you fasted that did not produce the result you intended, where did you sow? No, your mouth is shaking. Where did you sow? There is no two ways about it. And I tell you, many people, you sow a lot in the flesh and you are not aware. Do you know how many of your fasting that is wasted? It's too much. In fact, God used 70% of your fasting to teach you the right way to fast. It's only 30 that worked. If 100% of your fasting worked, you don't know where it will take you to. It will be atomic. Huh? I'm telling you the mistake some of us made so that you too will learn from it. You don't need to be fasting with Gary only. Many of them is wasted though. Many of them you are using it to prove a point. Huh? Now we the fast too. We are the fasting and praying sisters. Everybody will just clear from the way. It is better people think you are eating and you are fasting. Because you have only one audience. Who? I'm telling you the mistake that some of us made. There is one time, hey Jesus, let me use myself as an example so you learn. There is one time that God instructed me to fast less and pray more. Some of you, God is telling you that. There are many sisters here. They will come and tell me that they want to do 3 days, 4 days, 5 days dry. I will tell them, what of Bible study? They say they are struggling to do Bible study. But they want to increase fasting. Are you seeing it? That means your spiritual engagement is not balanced. There is prayer power, but there is word power. They are not the same. They are not the same. Word power and prayer power is not the same. There is something only an infusion of the word can only bring. As I'm going to show you is the third point. It is when the light breaks upon you that you can make advancement in the spirit. The entrance of his word giveth light and understanding. Not the shining entrance. It is when he enters. So, God told me, but, you know, it will mean I will eat 2 times in a day. Eat in the afternoon, eat in. And I just noticed that I started adding. And beyond spiritualism, if I see you with big stomach, I don't believe anybody with big stomach. Especially if you are young. You have not done anything in this life. You are having big stomach as a proof that you should be in rest. Why are you? What is the essence of big stomach? And it's not today that I didn't like that big stomach. If you ask my sisters, I've been, even if I didn't do anything, I've been watching that match since I was 14. It has been long. But I just noticed my stomach was protruding. I said, no. God, you see, what I will do is to fast more and reduce this prayer. So that I was explaining to God that I'm feeling heavy and all that. Now, I'm telling you what he did, but I didn't see it. He was doing his head like this. Continue. When I was through, he said, well done, continue. Okay. He told me, okay, bro. You know, some of those things I used to do, I learned it somewhere. I can interpret God's words, God's feeling, and God's. There is a way he won't be talking. He said, Yoga, well done. Well done. Well done. Kai, well done. So when I started doing it, I now went on 3 days. I was on 3 days dry. Satan attacked me inside. Because I was fasting out of alignment. That is actually mercy. You know why it's mercy? God did something for me to know. For some of you, he didn't do anything. He just allowed you to continue on your journey. That's the difference between me and you. I have mercy. Because mercy, sometimes we allow something hard to happen to you. Then you now, that thing that happened to you made you to check yourself. But if there is no mercy, you will be allowed on that journey for another 2 years. 2 years of dryness and wilderness. And when you come out from there, you tell us that prayer and fasting doesn't work. That's as I'm talking to you now, me, I'm fasting for 2 years. You will see the person writing everywhere on Facebook that there are things that is not about prayer and fasting. It is a testimony of frustration, inability to enter into what we seek via those means. I'm telling you, when you don't get result from this, you will become a Facebook preacher and you will be preaching against fasting and prayer. You will tell them it's not about so much prayer. That's what you would have become.